One lesson to go. Let's go for it. In previous units, we talked about stress, extra hours, and delivery dates. Remember? But what actually happens when you actually miss the deadline and need to ask for more time to finish your work? Well, you really need to know how to do it. Pay attention. When we've missed the deadline and we need more time to finish what we had to do, we need to ask for it in the right way. You could say, "Can I have an extension of the deadline, please?" And if the manager asks you how much time you need, you can just say, for example, just a couple more hours or maybe 2 more days. When you've missed the deadline and you need some more time, you also need to think of an excuse. You can say, for example, "It wasn't my fault." Remember, in English we say it was your fault, not you have the fault. It's a very common mistake. Okay, more excuses. The main issue when we've missed the deadline is time. And how do we express this? "I don't have enough time to finish this." "I don't know if I'll be able to send the report on time." We need a bit more time. Time flies. This is a race against time. Nice expression. We use it to say that there's no time to lose and we need to work non-stop as fast as we can. But the truth is that sometimes time is not the problem. Sometimes the problem is that we simply forget about things. In order to avoid this, we need to write them down. This can help us remember them. Do you remember the verb to remember? I say it all the time. We use the verb to remember when we remember something by ourselves. For example, she remembered that she had left her phone at the office. But we use the verb to remind when we help someone else remember something, or when someone helps us remember something. For example, "Remind me of your telephone number. I've forgotten it." "I'll remind you that you have a meeting at 12. Of course, sometimes it's not that we didn't have enough time or that we forgot about something. Sometimes we just get into trouble because we've been wasting time. And there's a new word for that: procrastination. When you procrastinate, you get distracted easily and you end up putting things off, leaving things for later. And if you put things off too much, then oops, you miss the deadline. If that is your problem, you need to work on your time management skills. For example, you can set realistic goals. Learn to prioritize. Set a time limit to finish every task. Plan ahead. Organize your schedule. And take breaks. Well, that's it. We're done with lesson 4. I hope you found it interesting, amusing, and useful. I have. An excuse is a reason you give to explain why you did something wrong. The verb to excuse is used to say sorry for something you've done by accident or to attract someone's attention in a polite way. Even though they are written the same way, the noun excuse and the verb to excuse don't sound exactly the same. Excuse, the noun, is pronounced with a strong S, excuse. In the verb, however, that S is softer, like a buzz, excuse. This is not super important to know, of course, but there's always room for a little more wisdom, isn't there? Well done, everyone. You've nailed it today. I'll see you again in Unit 18. Wow, Unit 18 already? Time flies. Take care. Bye.